What's up, everybody? My name is Ringo, 120-star speedrunner. I had an idea to make this guide to explain a practice method, which, if you watch a lot of runners, you'll notice they pretty much all do it. I didn't really come up with it. I call it progressing the save state. And so pretty much what you do is you pick a star. I picked BOB 100. And try to get, to like the first major thing. For example, in this star, it'd be good RNG on that box. And once you get that good RNG, make a save state. Or once you get like past a certain strat, make a save state. And pretty much what you want to do is like work your way through the whole star, just like one piece at a time. And you don't have to be doing like pro strats or anything for this to be useful. I would say it's like more useful for somebody who's starting out or is learning a lot of new strats, rather than just retrying the whole star over and over again. You can just take it bit by bit till you get it right. And if there's a particular part that you're like really struggling with, you can repeat it a bunch of times. I despawned the chomp, that's why he's not there. With save states on this star, the chomp can get glitchy and it will crash your console. Now this jump here is kind of a good example of something it's like a bit of a harder strat. Maybe you think it's easy if you have done it a lot. But for these kind of tricks that are really easy to fail in a ton of ways, you might want to just do it like 10, 20 times in a row. Or even try to get like a streak of 5 or 10 in a row of what you consider to be good for whatever strat you're going for. Here I just kind of tried to go till I got one that was pretty good. But if you're in the process of learning a star for the first time, a part like that that's really hard, you may want to use that save state until you get that at least a few times in a row. And then when you go to doing full star attempts, what you're going to find, I think, is that you're a lot more successful. Instead of repeatedly failing to the same tricks and having to start at the beginning every time, just doing the beginning over and over and over. This is a good way to practice like the middle and the end of a star. So it's super useful on like 100 coin stars. It wouldn't really be useful on something like cannonless, like just a very fast star. Maybe on shorter stars you might make one save state for like the hard part if you're struggling with it. But yeah, I would say this is a lot more useful for like a really long star. Strats like this flying here, everybody knows that this shit is hard as fuck. So this is a good place to have a save state. Now, this is actually kind of a bad save state, and this is a pretty important thing to remember. This is a bad save state because the cannon shot is already lined up. Even if it's not lined up well, it's already lined up. So I'm not really getting better at lining up the cannon shot. I'm just getting better at the flying if I'm in some exact position that's already lined up. But in a run, when you go to line up the cannon, you're not going to get it the same every time. So I would suggest, making the save state before lining up the cannon. That way you're practicing that as well. Because like the flying you do is going to depend on your cannon shot. And that's like an idea that applies to a lot of different stars. Here, I'll give an example. So, Womp's Fortress, you collect this coin ring, blah blah blah, get over here. And then you get down to this part where you pound on the blue switch. And after that blue switch, you have to do this trick, which is pretty hard. This side flip wall kick, where you like clip onto the edge and then kick your way up to the next level. There's a bunch of different strats for this. There's some easy ones. But even if you're doing that, this still matters. So why this is a good save state is because I took the save state before pounding on the box. So every time I practice this wall kick trick, I'm doing it from a different starting position, that's how it's going to be in runs. Now see, this is an example of a bad save state. This one I just made. I do it after ground pounding. This is bad because I am starting at the same spot every time. It's not what it's going to be like in runs. So you want to make sure you get a save state that is a little bit before the trick that you're practicing sometimes, if that makes any sense. And that is it for this video. If this is helpful to you, let me know. Comment section, Twitter, somewhere, I don't really care. If people find this helpful, I might try to make some more videos. Obviously, there's a lot more to speedrunning than just learning how to do the strats. So I was thinking, maybe some videos about like how to build consistency, how to set good goals, just, all the different ways you can practice to sort of improve more quickly. Maybe this doesn't work for everybody. It may not be perfect for everybody. Maybe some people can just practice a certain way and improve really quickly, but I think it will be helpful for somebody. So if it is, let me know. I will try to make more stuff like this. Probably some videos on consistency. I'm definitely interested in doing that. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye.